Hey, it's Tina Forsyth here. More often than not, I will actually talk myself out of clients. And here's what I mean by this. If I don't believe you're a fit to work with me personally or to be a part of one of our training programs or whatever that may be, then I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to say yes to you. Quite honestly, even if you're waving your money at me, if I'm not going to say yes to that. I'm going to talk myself out of clients, if you will. And this is based on 3 criteria that I want to share with you here today that I invite you to consider for yourself as well. It's the what, the who, and the how. So the what. What is it that you help people with? What is your area of expertise? What is your brilliance? What is the result that you create for people? What is the transformation that you help them create for themselves? I invite you to really consider what this is. I do not believe in the one size fits all. I'm a coach or I'm a consultant or I'm a trainer or whatever and I can help you with everything, right? That is just not authentic, in my opinion. And some may disagree with me, I'm totally fine with that. But I really do believe that each of us is meant to serve people in a really specific and certain way. So what is it you can help people with? If people come to me and say, Tina, I need help with starting my business, that's not an area of expertise of mine. Outside of some of our training programs on the OBM side, that's not an area of expertise. I'll point them to other people I know in my community, colleagues and friends of mine who I know work with people in startup. If people come and say, I need help with branding, that's not an area of expertise. I'm not going to pretend to get into that with them. If they're looking for, some marketing expertise and so on, that's not what we do. We help people set up a business that can run without them. We help people with their revenue streams and automation and systems and team and all kinds of fun stuff. That's what we do. That's what we specialize in with the majority of our programs and when I do any kind of direct work in our mastermind or coaching work that we'll do, right? So if that doesn't fit the bill, we're not going to work together. Now, who is it that you want to work with? Know who you enjoy working with. Know who you want to work with. Know who you're excited to work with. I was reading a great article on Facebook, I think it was just this morning, Rich Litvin, who's a really amazing guy, and he was talking about this idea of if you're not absolutely hell yeah when you're talking to somebody and connecting with somebody, then it needs to be a no. Even if you're like 9.9 out of 10 with that person, if they're not an absolute 10, then it needs to be a no. And this applies in particular if you do any kind of direct work, any kind of one-on-one service. If you're a coach, a one-on-one coach or a consultant, or you're an OBM or you're a virtual assistant or whatever that may be, you need to know who it is you want to work with and to ensure that you're only saying yes to working with the people that excite you. And I'm sure some of you had the experience when you haven't listened to or haven't followed that piece of you that knows who your ideal clients are, and maybe you started working with them instead. Usually doesn't work out all that well, or it can be quite a drain. In some cases, it can be a disaster as well. So know your who, and then know how you want to work with people. We are a training company, so majority of how we work with people, the majority of the biggest way that we connect with our clients and what we offer is based around training programs. We start with training programs, and from there, we do offer some mastermind programs. We do a little bit of coaching or some high-end consulting and such here and there. But I'm not a coach. I mean, I do coaching, right? But I don't have a coaching business model as the main part of my business. If people are coming to me and looking for one-on-one coaching, quite honestly, outside of our mastermind groups or outside of maybe some of our training programs, some of our higher end, VIP level work that we do, it's not going to be the way I'm looking to work with you. So if you're coming and saying, I need a one-on-one coach and I need to work with somebody this way, or if somebody's coming and saying, I need to hire you to do this for me, to be the implementer, I want you to be the team that's going to do this work for me. That's not what we do. So know how you will work with clients as well. And that may be obvious to some of you. That may be the most obvious piece for some of you, but sometimes we can get ourselves in a little bit of trouble if we don't really honor how we want to work with clients and just have somebody come to us and say, I want you to do this for me. And you say, okay, sure, great, I will. And later on you're going, what the heck did I get myself into? So I invite you to really consider this for yourself. What is it that you deliver to your clients? What's the result, the transformation? What do you deliver? What are they going to get from working with you? Know and understand and honor that. If that's not what they need, then send them somewhere else. Send them somewhere else. Who do you want to work with? If they're not a hell yeah, then don't work with them. Send them somewhere else. Point them to someone else. They're meant to work with someone else. And honor how you want to work with your clients. Honor the best of your brilliance and your business model and who you are and what you bring to the table in the work that you do. So here's to talking yourself out of some clients, potentially in the future. Until next time, take care. It's Tina Forsyth. Bye now.